Today's video is a bit different. I'm trying out something new, something we all should do every now and then. Let me know in the comments if you appreciate this type of content, and pretty please leave a like and subscription while you're down there typing. It helps the channel out a lot. Watch spotting. What are certain people, in this case controversial celebrities, wearing on their wrists? Hang on to the end to find out what the richest guy in the world is orbiting around his wrist. Let's go. Alright, I'm Cohan, and in today's video we'll have a look at watches worn by Max Verstappen, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. Let me know if you have suggestions for people you'd like me to dive into in the future. First off, the number one, Max Verstappen. The Formula One world champion is a driver for the Austrian team, Oracle Red Bull Racing. Unlike most teams in Formula One, which normally-ish are pure car brands, Red Bull has utilised engines from both Renault and Honda in the past. They even branded one Renault engine for Tag Heuer. This might not come as a big surprise. Max Verstappen has a sponsorship deal with Tag Heuer. There are mixed opinions about Tag Heuer within the community, but nobody can disagree that Tag Heuer belongs on the racetrack. Besides, one of the most iconic watches out there is the Tag Heuer Monaco, a watch Verstappen is frequently seen using, including during the first 10 minutes of the first episode of Season 5 of Drive to Survive. During holidays and vacations, Verstappen has also been observed using a particular other iconic racing model, the Rolex Daytona. Second, the great podcast host from the world's biggest podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe Rogan himself. Well, it was a pure pleasure scanning pictures, articles and videos only to glance at Joe Rogan's wrists. His watch taste is spectacular, to say the least. I've come to a point where the first thing I notice on people is their choice of wristwatch, especially on celebrities. I feel we're able to pinpoint whether a person is a genuine watch enthusiast by the choice of his or her watch. And further down the line, it can give us an assumption of parts of their personality. Are they perhaps adventurous? Or maybe into history? Or James Bond? As a counterpart, take Andrew Tate as an example. He acquires the biggest, blingiest and most expensive watches available. And then you have people like Joe Rogan, observed rocking G-Shocks, Omegas, Panerai, as well as the mandatory Rolex models. Pure class. I'll share a link in the description of Joe Rogan talking about watch collecting. It's an interesting video. By the way, a tiny digression. Rolex Submariner might be one of the most iconic watches out there, and it's beautiful too. But has it at the same time evolved to be one of the most impersonal watches there is? I mean, if you spot a wealthy person wearing it, it wouldn't tell you much about their personality. A choice of Blancpain, IWC or Panerai on the other hand. Anyway, final one. The king of Twitter, space and Tesla, Elon Musk. Well, Elon Musk doesn't seem to give a beep, and that's kind of cool. His mind is literally out of this world. He doesn't care about watches, at least not from what I managed to find out during my research for this video. Quick Google searches will show you that he's spotted wearing Omega Seamaster Aquaterra models and other Seamaster models. But what if, hang on with me on this one. Elon Musk holds his cards quite close to his chest, right? The choice of Omega over Rolex, AP or Patek for a man of his standing is fairly astounding. Agree? He obviously doesn't care about what others think and do, so I can't imagine him being influenced in any way to wear something he didn't want to himself. Let's create the hypothesis that Elon Musk is a die-hard Seamaster coaxial and George Daniels fan, and in extension of that, salute him for having a stunning taste in watches. That's it for today. Thanks, Watch Fam. Catch you in the next one.